Last time on my budget build PC,
my hard drive went down. My 5500 XT shit the bed, and I'm gonna go with this.
the worst montage ever. Some promises were made here.
Team red, team blue, team green, what's the deal? I don't really care about outside rewards. Quick start guide, I don't really need that either.
The dustiest computer ever. Big versus small.
Let's put them in. How crooked this is. PCIe slots stressing.
Continues firing up. Fails.
Running on my smaller monitor.
Little monitor. Big monitor. Hey, Windows. And now, the conclusion. So, now that I'm screen grabbing here, actually I really want to see what it looks like when I go to my display settings. There's my two monitors. Ooh, we've got NVIDIA's control panel. Let's agree and continue. Now this is going to be the stock stuff that, you know, NVIDIA gives you when you first get this thing set up. So apparently my I have two GPUs running right now, the APU and the PCI GPU. So I'm going to go ahead and just close out of this, and I'm going to go and download drivers and whatnot. Download drivers, yes, here we go. I don't know if there's a difference between Game Ready and Studio Driver. Game Ready drivers update more frequently with new improvements and fixes, can also be possible for bugs. Studio drivers are better tested, less frequently released, thus providing better stability. But it takes more time to get new updates of fixes and improvements for known issues. Gotcha, so let's stick with the Game Ready driver. Okay, Game Ready drivers. Yay, supported products. This is for the 3060 Ti. I don't have the 3060 Ti. I have the 3060. There it is. File. Download. This download includes NVIDIA graphics drivers and add an option to additionally install the GeForce Experience. Keep your drivers up to date. Yada, yada, yada. Cool. Let's download the drivers. It is finished. Let's open it up. And of course we're going to get a Windows thing. Just click yes on the package launcher. Click OK. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and close this, and we'll just install. 54629. Yes, I want the GeForce Experience. Why not? Let's go next. Yep, a whole lot of installing. And we just blacked out. Let's see if it comes back. Nope, did not come back. Alright, and this is where I'm going to stop recording. Installing has finished. Let's restart it later because I'm going to unplug my monitors and replug them in so they're in the right order. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so I'm back and I'm going to run a benchmark. My last one got about 8,000 something. I'll pull up the slide here. And this is the one I'm running right now, and as you can see I have the 12 gigs of VRAM in there, and we're going to run a 1080, you know what, let's run a 1080 high. Now of course I know I'm going to lose some graphical fidelity here due to recording, so I'll get a little bit of issue there as well. I mean, this is already better. I'm getting at high, I'm getting 70, 73 minimum, 80 average, and 97 max. So that's not bad. And it looks so much better already. I'm really happy at the graphical fidelity here I'm getting that I wasn't getting before. Just wow. Oh my god, that looks so much better. Like, it's not great, but it looks, oh my god, so much better and so much smoother. Wow. All right, so noticeable improvement, 9967 on high. Wow. Okay guys, so I ended up getting caught up in some stuff and now I'm ready to do a little work here. By the way, I have to mention I did get rid of the MSI Afterburner just because I didn't want to have any issues with the drivers being manipulated. I've got OBS running over on the side here on my other monitor. If anybody out there has any suggestion about whether or not I should run a small monitor off of my APU and use my big monitor on my GPU, if that's a good idea or not, let me know down in the comments. Go dive right into Hogwarts. We're at 55 degrees there. So I had some earlier footage that my computer ended up restarting itself, and I went over this whole thing of uninstalling the drivers and going through that and then reinstalling the drivers and then ditching the MSI Afterburner. And for some reason the cloud status keeps jumping. It won't sync for some reason today. Alright, I'm watching my CPU numbers drop. My memory is up to 15.2 out of 15.8 gigabytes used. Then I look to the GPU at 70% utilization. But let's see what happens here. We're at, it's also telling me my GPU is about 50%, and the utilization on the GeForce is like 50 to 60. I just saw my utilization on Windows say 56, 55. This is saying almost 60, so I don't know how that works, but whatever, we'll hide that for now. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, I would say, while it's a little bit like faded and smoothed, the textures are looking phenomenal. That was really awesome. Usually it's really faded out and you can't see anything. Let me jump into a game here and then I will check my settings here. It's different. Okay, I'm noticing the grass textures are looking better. Like I can actually see like the differences in the reads. It doesn't all blend together like a mash. Oh, and we are on high, ladies and gentlemen. We are on high. Ray tracing and stuff is off. Let's have a look at this. Oh, there's DLSS again. Alright, cool. So it already set it up for DLSS and performance. No, I don't want to do ultra performance. I think performance is good enough, right? Maybe I can move the field of view just a little bit. Image calibration, that's the one. A little bit, yeah. Actually, a little bit. Oh, wow. Even though I'm cutting into those textures right there, it's kind of a lot nicer than I was getting that like dotted look. Look at the texturing on the scarf. I mean, that looks awesome. So I really can't complain. Anyways, let's fly around and see what we can do. Because usually flying around causes the frames to drop. So we got 59, 58. I mean, I could see what that sign said, beach. Oop. Not great at flying. If we hop right into here and everything settles, it looks really cool. And there's lots of different textures here, but as I move, it kind of gets a little fuzzy. Like, not so much fuzzy as like I don't know. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because I'm also screen recording this. But you know what's a good test of seeing what it looks like? Talking to somebody in a setting. You can see all the details. I mean, her fabric, you can kind of see texturing there, and you can see texturing on the stitching. It looks more like you can see the fabric texture more than the stitches. I mean, it's not bad. It is a little bit like they smeared Vaseline over the whole thing. Now I'm the richest a-hole in Hogwarts. It's so easy to get sucked into this game because it's so much fun. Wow, okay, the walls, alright. The walls are a little bit more stucco-y. Best hack ever. Go to the map and press the stick. Wait, yes, and then it will be night. And then I'll wake up on the floor and not know how I got there and know that I have to take this demiguise. It looks a lot better than it did in the AMD. The particle physics is a lot nicer. So this is running 60 hertz on high, direct to my 60 hertz 1080p monitor. I'm not getting any artifacting or anything like that. I know sometimes it happens as things load in from a distance, but I'm not really getting that right now. Temperatures are 69 degrees right now, but I know I can get this thing a little bit higher than that even if I needed to. Wow, the animation is even smoother. It's not like really screwy. Like when I unlock a door before, it was a little bit blurry and would get like a little bit glitchy looking. Okay, not bad. You know what? Let's try a little bit of upscaling for the sharpness and see what that does. Set it to about 3 there. Yeah, actually that looks a little bit better. Oh my gosh. The rain and the puddles. Like, that detail, that little bit of level of detail is just something I really didn't notice before. I see patterns on the rocks. I've seen them, on the AMD card, just not as well. They get a little bit more washed out, a little bit more flat. And as for the stones here, I think the textures on there are pretty standard. It's not, anything to write home about, nothing crazy, but like, it just works. Even simple, screens like the unlocking screen there. Not this one, but the next screen where it unlocks and the particles explode out of it. That usually is an effect I can't really see too well. So I think at this point I'm going to go on and play a little bit more. And it looks like I got a little carried away playing the game there, so I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. I think the first testing of Hogwarts was pretty successful. I'm going to go ahead and test a couple of other games in a couple of future videos here. I think the next game we're going to try on the channel is going to be Warzone, so stay tuned for that video as well. Anyways, thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And don't forget to leave your comments down below with the questions I asked you during the video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.